Alright, welcome back to another video, and today we'll be doing a Year 8 Season 3 Attacker Operator playlist. I'll be doing a Defender one after in a separate video, so make sure you go check that out. But yeah, let's get right into this video. So I've got all the attackers listed here, as you guys can see. With the new addition of the new operator, Ram. Where is Ram? Ram, sorry, here. I don't know. Ram, here's Ram, so yeah. I've tried out on the test server, and this video will come out, like, before the season's already started, but yeah. She is very, very good. So let's start with Ace. Ace is the best hard breacher in the game. He is literally statistically the best gun in the game with the best DPS. The AK-12 is amazing, and it's literally the best gun at what it does. He has his Selma charges, which are literally one of the best hard breachers. It's literally impossible to like bandit trick against an Ace because you can just throw one at the left wall, one at the right wall, and it essentially negates bandit tricking and basically makes it like really easy to like just like open a wall. And he's overall just really good. His kit's really good, and yeah, breaching charges as well. We can make that, so definitely an S tier attacker, and he has been since he got released. Maru, I always put B tier. Maru's actually quite good for some niche strats. For example, let's say you're attacking top floor cafe, you have a ying, you start yinging into skylight, and then an Amaru can come through like the laundry room hatch with a shotgun, and like the players C1 like by the boxes, like where the double windows are, they'll be flashed, and you can just get them for free with some like kills. It's a really good strat, and I think Amaru definitely has her niche plays, but like she's like very she's not like a must pick, but she's a good pick for like certain pushes. Ash is S tier. Like Ash and Yana are both back in there like fragging meta. Ash is really good at entrying, like making vertical. She has two very good guns. Like if you don't think Ash is S tier, you're just stupid, because the amount of like entry power she has in terms of just opening up a bonsai, able to just attack and create space for the team, is just like it's parallel to none. So definitely she's an A tier S tier attacker. Blackbeard's D tier. Blackbeard is a dogshit operator. I don't know why they're reworking Frost Legion when they should be reworking this guy. Give him like a fucking drone or something. Give him like an echo drone and an like attack. He's so fucking like useless, and he's got a dogshit ability, so definitely needs to be changed in somewhat like regard. He's just not very good. Bit to see, again, similar to Amaru, I feel like he has his niches. For example, an Oregon attack, basement rush, like he's good on sub niches like that. A very good bits player is a very good player to is a very good player, but like he's just not used all the time. But he's definitely better than Blackbeard. Bravo, I'm gonna put A tier. Bravo's very good. I feel like the problem in Bravo is that when a TDM meta, and Bravo's like sort of niche, is that you need to be on her drone a lot, and you need to be like sitting in the back of the map like on her drone, and like by the time like you've like hacked some cams, hacked some evil eyes, like the whole run's already over. But yeah, she's a really good kit. Secondary shotgun to make the Capital's gun, which is a laser and attack, and she's also got smokes as well. She's pretty good. Alright, we're gonna put Buck in A. I feel like Buck is also similar to like Brother, like very good at like it's really TDM meta, so not a lot of people make vertical, and I feel like he's pretty slow. I feel like with the addition of the new operator, he's gonna be pushed out a bit to B tier. But I feel like in his current state, he's got flashes, so he's good for like entering a money utility. He can make vertical from above and below, which is really good. It's why he's above Sledge, or I think Sledge is still better, but I think like him and Sledge should be together. I think Sledge is better, but I think Buck is definitely like for example, you can only Sledge from above, you can't Sledge from like under below, whilst Buck can do both. So I feel like that's why Sledge has his like sort of like is better than Buck in that regards. Capital, I'm gonna put an A as well. Capital is similar to Bravo, very good flex operator, very good at attacking. He has two smokes and two auxiliary charges, which can block off like and just win you rounds, especially for post plant. Two very good sets of guns, and he has hard reach and claymores, and he has the two very good guns. Dockerbean is an S tier attacker. Literally, her gun is like a fucking machine. It's like a two-shot gun with the SMG-12, like two literally of the best guns in the game on her kit. And she literally has, doesn't she have stuns, smokes, and EMPs, which are like literally the perfect three combinations apart from nades. But yeah, she's in a very good state right now. Alright, moving on, we've got Finka. I think Finka's in C right now with Blitz. Ever since they nerfed the NMGs and took away her nades, she's not been as great and be sort of obsolete. Like there's a lot more like fragging operators to pick from, and she's just not very great. Again, she is good in niche like scenarios like Russians in terms of that, but yeah, it's just not that great to see. And yeah, she's just not a great pick, and I wouldn't recommend playing her. She's not really like, why would you pick her over Ash, Yana, or even like IQ or something like that? She's just not very good. And I feel like her like recall thing can sort of like fuck you up sometimes, and it's just not great pick for the team sometimes. So she's definitely a C tier. Flores is, I think, is an S tier. Like, I know this might come to a shock, but in high elo, Flores is so good at like clearing utility, clearing shields, clearing ADSs, clearing overall utility. Like, acting is a pain, and like even when you're trying to bandit trick and a Flores drone comes in, it means like someone else has to come like help you, and that just like lures another defender away that could be holding somewhere else. So yeah, he's got really good kit, like a really good gun. AR-33 is a solid gun. Like he has flashes and a good like drone that can just take out like a lot of utility. And yeah, his only real count is mute, I guess. But even then, not a lot of people play mute for some reason. So I definitely think Prodigy is an S tier attacker alongside all these ops. Moving on, Fuse. I think Fuse is also an A tier attacker. Like he's just been buffed so much. He can now put stuff on Oster shields, deployable shields, like reinforced walls. He has 4 of them. He has statistically the best gun in the game, the AK-12. He has smokes. He has a lot of stuff at his disposal, and that's pretty good to see. He can do a lot of things, and that's really good because it means that he's very versatile. You can always play him. Like you used to only be able to play him like whenever you had to go above and open up the wall, but now you can play him by just like on anything because you can reinforce. You can open like reinforced walls and stuff like that, like using his jammer. He also is very good as like a sound distraction. Like you pop his fuse charges and then you run in because like they are quite loud, and a lot of people don't know how to like. If they hear a fuse jammer, like a fuse charger going off, they just start shitting themselves and like running around. So yeah, he's a good operator to play. Next we got Glaz. Glaz is at C tier. Again, niche operators like Blitz, Finker, and Glaz just fit in this sort of park where they only are good on like certain strats, like you're doing a border attacker, Teller's Rush. Yeah, just stuff like that. Just niche strats. Hibana S tier. Really good on certain maps. Like Hibana's always good. Got a good kit, flashes, bearing 9, type 89 is really good. But I feel like her strength is that she can open a lot of walls. Like her change to be able to do 3 pellets means basically she can open every hatch on bank. Like 5 hatches to open. There's server, 2 open area, 1 vault, 1, and then there's the elevator hatch. So yeah, she's got a really good kit, and she's just like along with Ace, I think they're the best 2 hard breaches in the game right now. Next we've got Yana. Yana S tier. We're just gonna do these in a random order now, by the way. But yeah, Yana S tier. Like 2 of the best guns in the game, LRX and G36C. Nades, and her literal ability is like a secondary clone. I don't need to say much. He's going to be getting nerfed in October, so you guys might want to play it now before she gets nerfed. And moving on, Jackal. I feel like Jackal's kind of fallen off. Like they've nerfed him a bit too much. I feel like I know his gadget is very annoying to play, especially for like a roamer, but I feel like they've gone too far in that terms of regard. So it is good that they're nerfing him at least, because it shows that they want to make defense a lot more happier to play with. But yeah, I feel like he's just not very good right now. Like I'm not a fan of Jackal. I know his guns are very good. He's got the PDW and the what's his other gun, the C7E. But I'm just not a fan of Jackal. Like he doesn't bring much utility to the team, and that's why he's a B tier. Like he's definitely better than like Blitz and them not, but he's not. He's a tier below these sort of operators. Gridlock I'm gonna put in B as well. I feel like Gridlock's really good because she can hold down a lot, and it makes it really annoying for like multiple maps where, as an attacker, let's say you're taking Cafe, like, and you're trying to flank red stairs, or like, and you put like 3 Gridlock traps down. Like it gives up like a noise distraction when like defenders shoot it, and this can help them win you rounds because they have to waste their ammo. Like it gives away their position, and she's got smokes and pretty decent guns to be honest. Her LMG's not even that bad, so definitely a B tier. Grim I'd say is a very good A tier attacker, especially with the new change. You can bounce his like gadgets. It means you don't have to put yourself at harm's way. You can sort of like play with Grim from a distance and just bounce it from that. And yeah, this is really cool to see. I feel like Grim was literally a D tier operator like 2 seasons ago, and now he's an A tier. So it's good to see what they've done with him. A lot of utility. He's got the bailiff as a secondary, so he can actually shoot and make holes. And I'm pretty sure he's got. Does Grim have hard breach? I think he does. So yeah, he's also good in that regard. All right, moving on to IQ. I think IQ's B tier. Sorry, C tier. I want to put her C tier. She's just not very good. Like a lot of operators overshadowed her, especially with the addition of the Z-Ping drones. You don't really need to play like anyone else. Like IQ's kit is still good. The G8 is okay. The AUG is okay. She has 3 really mid like good attack weapons, but her gadget is just so lackluster. I think she should get nades. I think they should remove Yana's nades and give them to IQ, and that would make it a lot more fun because IQ really needs a buff right now, and she's just like sitting in the low ranks. Callie B tier. I put C tier. She's a situational, like in a game where there's a one-shot headshot and you're playing Callie, like you're asking to get fucked. I just don't think she's a very good character. I think she needs to be reworked as well. Lion B tier, good for like niche rushes and stuff like that. He has EMP, so he's good to like bring as like a secondary flex attacker. Maverick I'd also put in B. Maverick is a shell of his former self. Ever since they nerfed his canisters and gave away his removed his frags, like he's just not been very good. And with the addition of Ace and Hibana being like 2 meta like hard breaches, you don't really ever need to bring a Maverick. Monty I put in B tier, like top of B tier. I'd say he's really good at niche rushes, like taking garage on clubhouse. Like only certain operators can like make the defenders shit themselves, and he's one of them. Nook used to be an A tier. I'd even put Nook in S, but I'd put a B tier. Like ever since they took away her like silent step, She's just not been able to make the late round, like flank round winning lurks and stuff like that. But yeah, she's got a good set of guns. I'm a big fan of her. I hope they give her a silent step back because I'm not sure they removed it. Nomad is an S tier attacker, having 3 flashes which can clear utility, ability to cut off flanks and just cut off certain areas of like LOS, like with a very good gun in the ARX. Even the AK-74 isn't the worst gun in the game. So yeah, I'm a big fan of Nomad. That's why she's an S tier. Osa, I'm gonna put in A tier. I think Osa is really good. She's good to like for like certain, like when you're opening the breach and just sitting outside a breach, sitting outside a shield, like they literally can't run around because you'll just get shit on with an Osa shield. That's pretty good to see. I'm a big fan of Osa. She's like had a character. She's though like one of the only characters that hasn't been buffed since they've been brought in the game. So yeah, I'm a big fan. I think she's the shield operators I like to see in the game, like these sort of shield operators. So yeah, A tier. She's got a good set of guns and she gets smokes. Moving on, I don't know what my rooks are. Thatcher S tier. Like Thatcher literally gets banned every game. So you probably barely ever get to play a Thatcher, but you know only he can do what he do. He can literally open and destroy most things. Like he can, if you look at the defenders list here, you can literally destroy like most of this stuff here. So yeah, he's very good, and he'll forever be one of the best operators in Siege history. Sense is like C. Don't know why they've buffed Grim and they haven't buffed Sense. I think like giving Sense like a direction thing where it shows you where they're gonna move, similar to like an indicator, similar to like the new operator RAM, would be really good. Hopefully that he gets a buff soon. I hope that like his concept as an attacker, similar to like Viper in Valorant and Catalyst in Apex, is something that I really would like to see in Siege. Like hopefully he can get played more a lot, and they can fix him. Hopefully they buff him in next year because he really needs buff. Moving on, we're gonna have Thermite A tier. Like again, Ace and Hibana are the main primary like open like breaches. So Thermite's sort of falling off. Again, Thermite is never bad because you can literally like run through the wall instead of having to like jump over it. And sometimes when you're playing Ace, so yeah. Twitch, ever since he got her vertical grip removed, I feel like I've seen less people play Twitch. Again, like if you're playing as a team that plays mirror every round, she is a very good operator to play because you know she can just open the black mirror. Her FT used to be very good. It's still good. It's just got a lot of recoil, and some people can't control that. So yeah, definitely B tier. Next, we've got the new operator Ram. I'm actually going to go here and go in Rome and say she is an S tier attacker. Like her ability is amazing. Like you don't understand being able to do vertical attack. Like one of the big reasons people don't like playing back into the ledges because when opening holes you might get C4'd often. Ram doesn't have to do that. She can sit outside, let her drone do the work, and then yeah, an R4C 1.5 times and 2 times is crazy, and she has hard breach. So yeah, she's gonna be a very good attacker, and she's definitely S tier from what I played about her. Ying also S tier. Like the amount of stuff you can do with Ying that not a lot of people do. Like Ying is definitely S tier. She's literally banned in most Prodigy games because she can literally just like. If you ban Warden and then just play Ying, you're gonna have so much fun. Trust me, because you can just throw your Candelas. They're all stunned, especially like a basement attack on Oregon. Ying is very good. Zero, I'm gonna put B tier. Zero's very underrated, but like you need to be able to know the best cam locations. So I feel like I'll put him in A actually. He's very good when used for like flank watch on big maps like Bank. Because Zero is very good. Zofia I feel like is also A. Like, she's been nerfed a lot. She's a 3 armor, but she's still decent at entry fragging. She's not the character you want to pick if you're entry fragging, but she's not a bad pick at all. So yeah, I would definitely pick these guys. This is probably my best list. Honestly, I maybe put like Glaz maybe down a list. I think this is a pretty good list of what I have so far. So we have a lot of S tier. Like it's quite like there's not many like I think like the balancing in this game is quite good right now. I'd maybe move Maverick up a bit and line up a bit, and move like Monty and Amaru down a bit. I feel like this is a way better list. Maybe Zero can go down a bit, but yeah. But this is probably my list. I'd say this is a pretty good list. The first 2 operators game, Blackbird and Glaz. But yeah, I think this is really good. But yeah, make sure you go check out my Defenders video, which I'll be making. And yeah, have a good day, guys. Take care. See you guys later.